Fabian, your resident road safety expert from Mobility Engineering, back again for another Q&A. Thanks for those questions and keep them coming in. And as I always say with my trusty subscribe pillow, hit the button that looks a bit like this down there somewhere. We'd love your support to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Keep hitting it, keep telling your friends about it, and let's get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. All right, so today's question is all about this wonderful product here called the Kivi Person Lift. Now, there is a couple of questions around it. One has been, how does it work? What does it do? How does it connect to the vehicle? Is it transferable between vehicles? And how is it powered? So what I thought I'd do is I'll give a quick rundown of the product, how it works, what its functions are, and then basically that can hopefully answer all of those questions. So I've got it already set up in the vehicle, and when I pull it out of the vehicle, I'll show you how it all dismantles. But basically what this particular product is it's effectively like a traditional hospital bed sling or transfer sling that's been kind of morphed and integrated to work in a car environment. That's kind of the easiest way I've found to be able to get people to understand it. So it works very similar to most of your hospital type slings. You've got a sort of a mesh basket or a canvas basket type thing where you put under your occupant. You might put this under the legs and up the back, and depending on the occupant, you basically sit them in that particular, in that seat like so. They would be sitting there with their legs sticking out. And then basically, and you would imagine they'd be sitting in their wheelchair. And once this is all strapped up and they're connected, this particular arm can lift up, and it allows you to navigate and negotiate this opening and get the occupant into the car. So the way it's powered, if you can see I'm pushing the button, it's not working. The way it's powered is through the vehicle's power. And basically, it's this system, which I'll show you at the end, is a dismantleable, like you can dismantle it and you can make it portable, and it can go between vehicles, and it can also be used at home. So in the essence of it being a portable product, the way it's powered is with this cigarette lighter or 12 volt lighter thing, 12 volt power supply cable for the vehicle, and this end for the remote. So I just plug it in the car, plug in the person lifter. I would have my wheelchair occupant here. I'd be strapped up, and then basically what I would do is I'd hit the button and I'd raise them up so they're above basically in the air, and they're floating in the air, and their bottom is also above the line of that seat. Then what I would be doing in this case here is what you would be doing is effectively getting your occupant into the car. So depending on, I guess, their size and their ability to move and how you can negotiate them in, you might sort of put them in to the vehicle like so. You might sort of shimmy them in like that and bring them in like that. Or you might do it another way, where you might bring them in sort of the other way, like so, where the arm would go in and it would sit in like that, and then you would drop them down like so. Just depends on the occupant and the size and the person, the operator. It's fairly flexible. As you can see, there's multiple moving sort of angles and arms. So it's relatively flexible as to how you want to do it. And then basically, let's say if I did it sort of my the original way, where we went in like so, and I sat my occupant in, then I would just lower the arm until my occupant is sitting on the chair. Then I just basically undo the hooks of this strap, and I would remove this lifter, and I would get into the car, and I would basically help finalize the occupant and basically make sure they're sitting there properly, comfortable, all lined up, seatbelt in place. So I would still assist them getting comfortable. So the main idea behind this is removing the manual handling element, the sort of the lift weight element, but you're still doing all the shimmying and all the sort of helping them to be comfortable in the vehicle. Now, is this product able to be used with other vehicles? Yes, it can. So the wonderful thing about this product is it's a portable product. As I showed you, it plugs into like the cigarette lighter function, but also it's a product that dismantles and pulls apart. So it pulls apart like that, and it can come off like so in one big arm setup, and it actually can pull apart in multiple pieces, so you can store it. So I can pull it apart. Well, this one would come out first, like that. Then I would pull that one up like that. and that allows me to store it. It comes with a bag, and I can carry it around in the bag in the back of my vehicle when I'm not using it and so on, in a much smaller and compact way, basically. I'll leave that there for now, and then what I'm going to show you is also how it mounts the vehicle. The way it mounts the vehicle is a very unique and innovative frame system that hooks onto the hinge system in the vehicle. The hinge system has been tested to be basically strong enough to handle that, but the hinge is actually not handling the whole load. This system rests on the hinge and has 4 rubber stoppers that hit against the structure of the vehicle, and so the whole vehicle is doing the load carrying capacity there as well. This setup is, this little frame would be vehicle specific, and this one here, for example, is for this Volkswagen. So in order for you to use it on a different vehicle, you just need another one of these that would be suitable for that vehicle. So in this case, all I would do is, to get it working, I basically just put it in, put the frame in like that, it slots in, put my Kiwi on top, and away I go. But when I'm not using it, I pull it up, and I can also store this in the bag, in the kit, right? And that's basically how it's works. Now, one great option about this, and one wonderful innovation with this particular product, is that it can actually also be used, and I'll just get rid of my pillow. It can also be used at home. So what you can buy is a home frame, transfer frame. So basically, if I'm at my house, I would transfer it out into my wheelchair, I would wheel through into my home, and let's say I needed to transfer onto my bed, I can use the same product, so this is great for money saving. I can use the same product that I used in the car on this frame. So all I do is buy this frame, which has this battery and everything like that, and I use that at home. So how that would work, I'll just show you how that works, is I just hook that up to my frame, that, get that, the wires out of the way, that just sits there on the frame like that. Then we would put this one like so, and that one in there like that, and we would have our slings hanging up, and we can plug that into the battery which is built into the frame. And then I could take my occupant straight to their bed, or straight to their couch, or straight to their seat, lift them there, put them in line, and perform almost the exact same thing as what I did in the car. So pick them up, drop them down, and effectively, if my bed was over here, I could transfer them onto the bed over there. If it was over there, I could transfer onto that over there. And then I can also carry them around the house with this particular device. House, hospital, facility, whatever it is that's needed. All right, so hopefully that answers the question around what is the Kivi Person Lifter and how it works. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.